Hey guys, Wolfboy here, and welcome back to Skyrim, Dawnguard. Now, you're probably wondering why we're still here. It's because I am starting it from where we exactly left off. And so, we already finished a few of the keepers. It looks like we can't go that way. We already finished a couple of the keepers. But we still need to find the final one that is way up north. That's way up west. So that's what I'm gonna do. There was also a warning about a dragon roaming around. It definitely seems like a dragon, alright. Dragon bones. But yeah, must have seemed that it must have seemed that a dragon must have got caught. Must have got caught in between the Karen with some other ritual that the necromancers were trying to do. But well, I don't know. That's just a theory of mine anyway. And Serena is getting left behind. I'm just running like further and further away from her as much as I keep running. But I gotta finish the keepers though. I gotta finish the keepers. So in that way I can get the other scroll that I need to finish Lord Harkin once and for all. Well, this is what they think, anyway. They may be wrong. Pretty much all theories at this point. So now, this place, gotta find my way up. Should be good. Oh, there it is. And of course, there'll be some mistmen here. Jesus! It's gonna be like some skeleton bone or something. Jesus! Wow. That happened. Wow. Oh, god damn it. And I start from all the way back here when I first killed him. Great. Just hold on guys, I'll be right back.
The clouds, the sky, it's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
Only a single spire remains. Be careful. I'm almost certain the final keeper will be prepared for your assault. As you've been traveling in the soul cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the soul cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer. Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
I'm just trying to see like how long it will last. Off he goes! Ah, there he goes. Let's head back. Oh my god. That was like such an endeavor. Those creepers. Those keepers, like, pretty tough. Just still haven't seen the dragon yet. Where the hell is he? I know there's like dragon bones here and there, but it's just like I haven't seen like a single dragon yet. I mean, it's like, where the hell is he? There she is. I've just been running too fast, and I keep going forgetting that Serena has got to be like right behind me.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive. Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
The boneyard? That doesn't sound too pleasant. Oh, this seems like more of a battleground for the dragon. Sorry, I'll sit close here. Oh man, the eyes, though, the eyes. Oh, the dragon.
I hear someone.
He's here! Defend yourselves! Where'd you come from?
And what did I say earlier about this turning into a friggin' like boss battle? I was specifically right. There you go. Where'd he go?
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon. Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears to be mistaken. Unless the soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's steel. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Minutes, hours, years, I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't wait around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
It's leading us to the scroll. Come on, she's leading us to the scroll. That's it. That's the last scroll. Come on, let's take it to Dexion.
Now that you've retrieved the Elder Scroll, you should be on your way. If there's anything I can do before you depart, you must let me know. So my daughter applied some of the lessons I taught her about necromancy, did she? Don't worry. I think I can help you. Your soul essence was trapped inside a gem. When you and Serana entered the soul cairn, it was given to the Ideal Masters as payment. You simply need to retrieve the gem. The moment you touch it, your soul essence will be restored. There's an offering altar not terribly far from here. I'm willing to bet that the gem you're looking for is there. Is there anything else? Could be your last chance. I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing I have left.
I wish you could come with us.
So we need to get back as quickly as possible. Before things get any worse. The dragon coming back. I can tell you, he was being a real son of a bitch. Hello.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
Huh?
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you.
What kind of favor?
For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there.
What's stopping you?
I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you, and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel. Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right. There was a time when I called Tamriel my home. But those days have long since passed. The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles. I was, but unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Dylan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy. The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica. I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul. Free? No. I have been here too long, Quanarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish. I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
Of course.
I'm glad we found the scroll. I wish you could come with us.
See another dragon work for me again. Oh, that is exciting. Now I just had a weird chill up my spine that Harvac would be at the portal waiting for us. I'd have a weird suspicion that he would be there. I sure hope he doesn't. Okay. I was legitimately about to get worried there. Now.
Yes? I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when. If. I've been assuming that's where all this is going. I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
Oh, for heaven's sake, this place is like a maze. this whole castle is like a friggin' maze. And back to the courtyard. Oh, I swear, if he knows that we're in the castle. I swear, if he... Oh, excuse me. God damn it, I really gotta control that. I swear, if he knows that we're in the castle, snooping around, I swear, I'm legitimately gonna piss myself. But all we need to do is to find a way back inside. Besides the Undercroft. Now where do we go? Oh, we head back to Dawnguard. Okay. Doesn't sound too bad. Not too bad of a series. Really not too bad of a series. I actually like this. I really like this a lot. I'm just hoping that they did not find a way inside. I'm just sure hoping that anyway.
I trust your journey was successful? I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter. It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it. Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so. No, it will have to run its course, and there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow? I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries. Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest.
I know where that is.
Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek.
I know where that is.
It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract ancestor moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
Oh great, that does not help it one bit. The guy is blind, and there is like no one up. There's no other moth hanging around in Tamriel at this point. But I do know which one he's talking about. I already discovered that in my free time. Just, oh my god, I did not expect it to be there. This changes everything. I mean, seriously. To know that it is, like, legitimately right there. I did not expect it one bit. Oh my god. That is something.
This must be the place.
Oh no, wait, I have to go above.
Your friend Dexian and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
Beautiful, isn't it? A whole cavern. A whole place.
Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
There it is. That's strange. It wasn't there last time.
I got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees. Hope the moths
One.
like the bark as much as Dexian said they would.
The moths.
Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, you're starting to glimmer.
Really? I don't really see it. I'll have to go walking around attracting them. Okay. Makes complete sense. Look at me now, I'm completely swarmed with them.
I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can get the screens.
Now which one? But which one do I have to read though? Sun or blood? Let's try sun. We have to stand in it. Hold on, let's try it again. I know we can do this. Just give me the right time!
Nervous?
Oh, I was supposed to read blood! I was supposed to read blood! Whoops! Sorry about that. Hey, what? Mark right there! Yeah.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You're not as white as the snow.
Don't worry, I'm
I
fine.
never trusted those damn scrolls. Who knows what those things could have done to you? Just look at Dexian. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it? Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall cave? Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down.
Unseen visions.
Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy.
What the hell is... They already found us! I was about to say, was that like a werewolf just passing by? But it did not look like any. Didn't really look like any ordinary werewolf. To think they would actually find us. Knew they would find us at some point. Come on, let's get out of here. Oh, I haven't unlocked it yet. It's close to there. There's a few miles. Doesn't sound too bad anyway. If it's only a few miles there, then you might just have a chance. If we just continue going north, we might just make it. There it is. Let's keep moving north to an orcish camp. Or at least I think that is an orcish camp. Usually the orcs have like different camps alongside of the mountains. Which is actually not a bad idea. Well, it's just that the only way to escape is just going forward. Come on, let's go. We gotta get that bow. You gotta keep going. Oh my god, it's way too dark in here. Holy shit. Where's the torch? Where's my torch? Torch. Oh, Jesus!
Done and done.
Oh my god! I did not expect there to be a friggin' frostbite spider hanging around in here.
Keep your eyes open here.
Moonstone, of course, moonstone. Ah! Sarah! More spiders! More spiders! Oh, they're crawling down with me. Oh, Jesus! Did we really expect the giant spiders would just be coming down to the rabbit with you? Good lordy loo!
Who's there?
Oh, Jesus, more! Come on, give me a break with this already! Avert your eyes! Avert your eyes! Anyone who has an arachnophobia, just keep averting your eyes. And of course, there'll be another one just hanging around in here. Of course, that would not work at all because that's just summoning the friggin' dragon. God, you couldn't even see like a few feet in front of you. Looks like someone's been making camp.
I want to set up camp here. I wonder what happened.
Yeah, I'm curious as well. Gee! Oh, for the love of Jesus! Oh. Oh, so I have some traps set up. Protect him from something. So we don't run into any I'm just starting to get so paranoid right now.
I don't like the look of this.
This is a very good place for vampires to be crawling around in. Oh, a troll. See a troll. 2 trolls. So 2 trolls. Who in the God's name are you?
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the great chantry of Auriel.
He's a paladin?
Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh, so many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves. I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed. Of course, you're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance. I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother. The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen. They swept into the chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause. The chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins, but we were no match for the Betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone, and stormed the inner sanctum, where I believe they corrupted Vertha. He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting. Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the Betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death. Yes, let me show you. This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temple so we can kill your brother and claim Ariel's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the Initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the Initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions? I expected as much. They're ghosts of the Snow Elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties. I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum. May Auriel keep you free from harm. This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Sirabane, Y'ffre, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines. Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the Initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here. We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking, we had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price: the blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. May Auriel watch over you.
What exactly does it mean to survive? So, like, what? Some sudden found more presence is gonna come by or something? I honestly don't know what it means. What does it all mean? Show me the way, game. Oh wait. Does it mean this way? Nope, nope. Same way. I just honestly don't even know what I'm supposed to do. So anyway, I'll try to figure it out in the next episode. If you guys know what exactly I have to do, please let me know in the comments below, so then that way I can go back and try to figure out what the hell I need to do. So anyway, excuse me. Thank you all so much for watching. And don't forget to like, don't forget to check out the annotations in the previous videos that I made. Thank you again so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.